Hello everyone and welcome to the second big edition of This Week in TV. We've had a great response to our first episode and we'd like to thank everyone who took the time out to check out the first episode of This Week in TV. Plenty of stuff to get through today, so let's get right into it. Without further ado, let's have a look at the headlines making news in TV this week.
Kerri-Anne Kennerley wants to reinvigorate her morning ratings by shooting more of her morning show from Melbourne, but Channel 9 executives with their eye on the purse strings have yet to greenlight her ambitions. Mornings with Kerri-Anne has languished behind Channel 7's The Morning Show since its 2007 launch, and there's also competition from Channel 10's 9am with David and Kim. The Herald Sun reported Kennerley organised a meeting last year between Channel 9 bosses and outside broadcaster Global Television, hoping to broker a deal for both Today and Mornings with Kerri-Anne. Kennerley believes Today and Mornings with Kerri-Anne should make monthly trips to Melbourne and film the shows back-to-back from Federation Square. Former North Melbourne captain Glenn Archer will take Wayne Carey's vacant seat on the Channel 9 panel show Footy Classified. Carey, also a former North Melbourne player, was dropped by Nine following a domestic incident and arrest last month, followed by revelations of trouble with the law. Archer's appointment of the role will be seen as a controversial move given the two former teammates had a prickly off-field relationship. Glenn Archer joins Gary Lyon, Carolyn Wilson and Craig Hutchison. Footy Classified returns to selected states at 10:30pm on Monday the 10th of March. The Seven Network last week posted an 18.7% drop in net profit for the 6 months ended December 31 to $126.3 million. Seven's television, magazines and online businesses delivered a 10% lift in earnings before interest, taxation, depreciation and amortization in the half to $239 million. Television advertising revenue rose 11% in the first half, outpacing overall market growth of 9%.
Well, some big stories there, and we'll definitely be keeping an eye on those over the coming weeks, so make sure you do stick around because we've got plenty more to come. We'll take a break and be back right after this on This Week in TV. It's TWI.TV, Episode 2.
You can't beat a sail, you can't beat a sail, you can't beat a sail for a snack. Sail brings out the flavor of any food you favor. You can't beat a sail for a snack, cause it's crisp and light, with a size just right to take any topping you like. So reach for a pack of Arnott's Sail biscuits. No, you can't beat a sail for a snack.
So welcome back. This is TWI.TV. It's This Week in TV, our second episode. And now let's have a look at some of the rating numbers, including the top 10 shows of this past week in TV.
Biggest shows
are all in one place.
One place here on 7. Here on 7.
You gotta love that.
Well, we've got a new number one this week. National 9 News, the Sunday edition, in between the cricket, takes the number one spot instead of So You Think You Can Dance, who was last week's number one. Let's have a bit of a closer look at the numbers, and 7:30 Monday, it's very hotly contested. So let's check how the big 5 TV networks went on this past Monday, the 25th of February 2008.
When you need a break, here's what to take. Break a finger, Arnott's Scotch finger biscuits. It's the one break that's ready in a shake. Break a finger, Arnott's Scotch finger biscuits.
So rich and buttery, Arnott's make their Scotch finger biscuits with wholesome eggs and creamy butter.
Want to share a break? Then for goodness sake, break a finger, Arnott's Scotch finger biscuits.
Welcome back. It's the second edition of This Week in TV, our second episode, and that brings us to the end of episode 2. Make sure you do tune in next week. We'll be back here on YouTube, and this is the only place you can see it, right here exclusively on YouTube. It's This Week in TV. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye. Including the top 10 shows of this past week in TV. Let's have a closer look at those ratings numbers, including the top 10. Let's have a closer look. Oh, certainly a change at number 1 there, so let's just now check out. Well, we've got a new number 1 this week. Well, we've got a new number 1 this past week in TV. National 9 News Sunday edition takes the place of So You Thinking of week of